And welcome to game number 75 out of 100 of my Revenge of the Mack series against the AI-powered Scrabblebot BestBot. Apologies for the delay in recording since my last video, but very excited to be back and excited to be reaching the 3/4 point of this 100-game series. Hard to believe we're already here. We're definitely in the driver's seat, so let's see if we can keep it up. I accidentally set this game to 19 minutes instead of 20, so I'm just going to roll with it, guys, instead of starting over. And we'll just be at a slight time disadvantage, but no biggie. Easy opening play here. This has got to be QI for 22. The leave is pretty poor, but it's not poor enough, I don't think, to justify exchanging, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And yeah, still a bit of a Val heavy rack early on here, but it is what it is. Maybe try to play Obelia or something, but it's going to depend a lot on what the bot does. If somehow the bot doesn't block it, Obeli here is a pretty decent play. Scoring well, keeping AE, which is a little Val heavy, but not too bad. Hard to imagine it staying open unless the bot exchanges or maybe plays something with cheese, but we will wait and see. Well, the bot does actually exchange. It exchanges 3. Does that actually change anything? I mean, an exchange 3 signals a pretty good rack. Obelite does put an E between 2 double word scores, which is kind of risky, but I don't think I can justify exchanging back. I mean, I guess I could consider something like Obi here, which is considerably better defensively. Is it worth it, though? Like, AE feels a lot better than AEEL. Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like it's quite worth the sacrifice, even though the bot did just exchange 3. The bot also often keeps a second, or another E on its rack after a trade 3, so floating an E would have to have 2 E's, which obviously is possible, but maybe makes it slightly less dangerous than average. Yeah, I think I'm going to play Obelai. It's very close, though. Whether in response to a trade 3 I should play shorter, but it just feels a little too weak to play shorter, so we're going to do this. Alright, interesting draw. Not too unhappy to see the Z. Goes pretty well with vowels, but 3 is a lot of A's. I could play Bizarre and get rid of all of them, although that's going to open a big S-hook. So this is going to depend heavily on what the bot does. After a trade 3, it's a decent chance we're going to see a bingo come down, in which case hopefully we'll have a good scoring play in response. But yeah, once again, just going to wait and see what BestBot decides to do here. Alright, the bot does indeed bingo with Stander, so there was not going to be any stopping it from bingoing. I think Zoe through the E is going to be pretty automatic here. It's 48 points. Or actually, wait a minute. It's not automatic. I have this spot too. I could even play Zoe here. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, this is... See, guys, this is why, I always tell you, and I tell my students, like, if you see a good play, just stop for a second and look for a better one. Like, I came very close to just hitting the enter key after Zoe, and that's a big mistake. Zoe here is way better. It's 3 more points, and it doesn't put a Z right in the triple lane where you're giving away an easy 40-plus points of counterplay. Like, this is definitely better. Zoa might even be better, because Zoe puts this AE here, and now if the bot has drawn an H or a W, that's going to be a big play. Even an M or a B could give back a lot. So I wonder if Zoa is actually correct. It's close. I mean, there's 9 E's left, so I'm not really dying to keep this E. Zoe has 3 more points. This also could give back 5 to the triple hooking AD, so I don't actually think it's that much safer. It still feels safer than Zoe putting a Z there. So I'm going to play Zoea. Yeah, it's close between Zoea and Zoa. I still think Zoea is slightly better. Let's do it. Man, can't get away from these vowels, but we're actually in decent shape here. We're still winning, so can't complain too much. The pool is already shaping up to be fairly consonant heavy, just because of how many vowels we've had. Every rack so far this game we've had 5 vowels, but we're dealing with it pretty well. Zoe is a word. Okay, the bot plays OXO, so leaving the spot next to the AE open. Do I have any words here? This feels like a good place to go. Not seeing a whole lot. I mean, Raider or Aider, that's going to open another massive hotspot. If I do this, putting an A here is pretty scary. I could try to just play, like, Euredia somewhere. Maybe something... I mean, I could just play, like, Daubier. That might be right. Just blow up this rack. Turn over 6 tiles. There's 2 blanks and 3 S's left. This might very well be correct, guys. Like, sometimes with these racks, if you don't have a good short play, you're better off just blowing it up. I mean, that might be right. Anything here? No. Toady cannot be spelled like this. It's just iodate. I'm not going to play Tord, keeping A-I-A. So yeah, I think I like Daubier. I'm just not generating anything good through this ER here. Like, I don't see a way to get rid of the U. I don't see a way to get to this double word and score. Yeah, I think Daubier is right here. I'm going to go for it. All right, we are down to 4 vowels now from 5, which I guess is good. Need an L for lavabos. There are 3 L's left, so maybe I will get one. Guck, yeah, see, that's what I was worried about with that spot. Which, again, maybe think of Zoa instead of Zoea, but I still think Zoea was reasonable. Alright, so I think above here is going to be right. Question is where? I could do it either above or below this D. I guess those are my only options. Can't imagine there being a better play. Could try to be more aggressive and, like, set up my S, but that just seems needless. That also takes a W. Yeah, that's just silly. Like, I'm not down that much. I don't need to panic here. Like, just play above. We're down a little bit. Does it matter whether I play it above the D or below the D? It would feel ironic to not play above the D. But let's see here positionally. So the X is gone, the Z is gone, so I'm not too worried about this spot. The V can't be overlapped. I mean, both of these placements are going to give back some counterplay. This one is going to give counterplay below ABO, and this one is, I guess both of them will. Yeah, I don't know if it makes that big a difference, if I'm being honest, where I play it. I think, yeah, I don't know. I mean, they're both going to score pretty well, the counterplay. It's hard to judge which one is going to leave more space available for me. I think I prefer the top. Like, this will allow me more flexibility if I need to reopen the board up here later, like with a play hooking Ed. But it's extremely marginal. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Like, it's so hard to tell. This is not a decision I feel like that's worth spending a whole lot of time on. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this and hope for a good draw. That's an okay draw. I don't love it. I don't think there's a bingo. Wasteland and Clabbers through the ED. But yeah, like, so now at least I have the option to make plays like this, which I'm not sure I'm going to want to do. It's a pretty scary looking play. But depending on what the bot does, especially if it like bingos or something and I need to, I might consider that. Also, law here is an option, although that gives back a lot of hooks. Obviously, I set up slaw, but I also set up flaw and claw, potentially, so not sure we're going to want to do that. Another fun option might be actually playing law here, setting up the T for 2. But yeah, we'll see. This is going to depend a lot on what BestBot does. I expect BestBot is often going to play in that part of the board. BestBot exchanges 7. Wow. That is, I mean, I'm happy about it, I guess, but that is not what I expected. Exchange 7. Wow, what did it have? I mean, the pool is pretty well balanced. I feel like a 7 constant rack often just plays through the A or the O up there. I mean, could it have had, like, 4 eyes or something? Wow, I'm very curious to see what it had there. Trade 7. Interesting. Okay. I mean, a trade 7, if you don't have good tiles, makes sense. Like, there's a lot of good stuff in this pool. So it's got a completely random rack, although it just drew 7 new tiles. There's a good chance it picked up, like, a blank or an S or something decent. So yeah, I've got all of these options. I don't think Wayne here is correct. Like, that just feels unnecessary. I mean, it's basically a tie game right now. I don't think I need to take this kind of chance and give back big plays on the top. So I think I'm playing either above, or below above. Someone keep track of how many above puns I've made about above. The number of above puns is probably above, like, 6 or 7 at this point, but I've lost track. Anyway. Yeah, so law here is interesting. I don't know if I want to do that, though, with FFC out, but it's interesting. Law here is also interesting. There's 4 T's, and this also gives back some overlaps if the bot has like an A or a Y as well, so this doesn't feel right, and those overlaps would also block my hook. So law under feels better. I mean, stand is a great leave here, especially 7 E's left. It might be worth taking the chance. Like, there's enough of a possibility the bot did not pick up an F or a C on its trade 7. I mean, no, that's probably a little better. I mean, sets up Snaw, sets up the G for Gnaw, but that's a little less worrisome. It's only a 2-point tile, and there's only 2 of them left. I feel like Gnaw is better than Law. Last is still a fantastic lead. There's actually 4 N's and 2 L's, so I don't mind keeping Last instead of Stand to make this a little safer. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards Gnaw right now. If the bot doesn't have an A, I'm also now threatening some new overlaps for myself on top here, which could score well. Yeah, I feel like this is right. I mean, I'm not seeing anything on other parts of the board that are going to be comparable. I don't see any words from the TO that could get me to this triple. Yeah, I think we're going to go with Gnaw here, guys. Hopefully we'll get a good draw. That is not a good draw. Okay. Very poor draw, and unfortunately the pot has a bingo of Shelter that wouldn't have played before I made that opening. So that's unfortunate, for sure. I guess it could have played Leathers through the A. Now I feel like Tad is forced, setting up Stowe. Now I'm in a bad position. I have to be aggressive. I mean, this scores well, cleans up the rack, and is a good setup. That's pretty tough to block if the bot doesn't have the other S. Like, it could play above Ed, but then it's just going to give me a new line. Like, this just feels forced. I'm going to do it. Alright, got a blank, which is good. Don't know if I'll have a bingo here. Witloofs through an I or an O. Bat fouls through an A or a B. There's very little to play through for 8s, other than like the K and the C at the bottom, which are not going to work. The bot does kind of block up there. That's an annoying play, because I don't have anything that goes above the U. If the bot has an M or something, actually, then that's a great play, because I can't really do anything about that. Almost like Fellwarts or something, but no. I think now I have to play something like Foul here instead of another S. Like, I have to be aggressive, guys, because I'm down 65, I have a blank, and an S, and the bot might be scoring a lot on top. I have to be aggressive. Yeah, this looks really good. Either this or Wolf. I don't think it makes a huge difference. Yeah, there's no 7 here, right? There's nothing from TO. Almost Afterglows and Clabbers. I could play Afterglows through GAE. Yeah, I think it's either Foul or Wolf. I guess what gives back more underlaps, FE or WE? Probably FE, right? So I think I should play Wolf. Yeah, I think we should play Wolf here. It's going to be a little harder for the bot to play under, just by a little bit. No M or Y goes there. Yeah, this looks pretty good, guys. I mean, again, we're down and we have a good rack. You have to be aggressive here. You can't play scared. We're down 75. Yeah, we have to take some chances. All right, let's do it. Yeah, now it's I'm having the opposite problem as earlier. Now I'm struggling to get vowels. I don't actually know if I have a playable bingo here. I have 7s like gutters, getters, targets, but I don't know if any of them actually fit. Watch out for some crazy overlaps through this E, too. Like, I don't have Turgites or Grisette, but not that far off. Close to Strategy. Yeah, nothing starting with an S for Shelters. Alright, so the bot does leave Wolves open. I'm not too unhappy to see Nevi. I think now what we might want to do, assuming I don't have a bingo, which I'm going to spend another minute probably looking for, is Tag, just to stop kind of protecting the Wolves hook, stopping the bot from playing there. Let me just make sure I'm not missing something here, though, guys. Hold on. There's definitely nothing with the K. 7s are just going to be targets, getters, gutters. So that isn't going to play. I mean, the only spots to bingo would be 7s here. None of those fit. There's no 8s through the C. Strategic doesn't work. There's not going to be a 9. There's nothing through the F. I don't think there's overlaps. Yeah, I mean, Turgites, Grisette, Greatest. No, there's nothing there. Okay, so yeah, I think we have to play Tag. We have to score a bit. I'd really love to draw 2 vowels. One might work, depending on what it is. But yeah, we're definitely still in this game, but we're going to need some luck. Alright, let's go for this. Okay. That is a little clunky. I do get 2 vowels, but 2 I's. Do I have a 7? I actually see a bingo here. I see Lyricist with Standers. which is something, but I'm really hoping to play with wolves. Oh, dang. And that blocks Lyricist, too. Brutal turn of events. Oh, boy. Alright, this is almost game over now. Yeah, Kingbird for 89. That's a lot of points. I don't see a 7 here, guys. Huh. Yeah, alright, this is not good. I don't see a bingo now. I don't see a 7. I don't think there's anything through the C. Yeah, Lyristic isn't good. It's only Lyricist. Don't think there's going to be anything on the right. I don't even have any good plays with Wolves here. Yeah, I think I'm just kind of dead. Like, it's too late in the game to make up this big a deficit. I mean, I'm probably only going to be able to get one bingo down, because, like, I can't bingo now. So I gotta try to just get rid of this. It's hard to get rid of a Y and an I, that's the thing, without getting rid of some other good stuff. Something with Toei? No, I don't see anything there. Yeah, this is pretty crummy, this situation, I'm not gonna lie. I have, like, no good plays with Wolves. Itsy is no good, unfortunately. Itsy Bitsy Spider. Bitsy, but no Itsy. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here, guys. This is, like, extremely ugly. I mean, like, I don't even think I can get rid of an I and a Y without, like, trading or getting rid of so much other stuff. I mean, I could play Yurd, blocking that D. That seems so awful. But, like, what else do I do? I can't really keep two Ys here. Or two Is, rather. That seems crazy. I'm pretty confident I'm not missing a bingo. There's just no words with Petty that play. Yeah, I literally have no idea what to do. This is awful. I actually think Yurd or Yur. I don't think I want to play Yur because then it allows the bot to play to the right of the Y and block wolves that way. I think I'm actually going to play Yur. This is such a sad looking play. But it just goes to show you how bad I's and Y's are, especially when you don't have like an L for ILY. This is such an awful looking play, but I actually think it's correct. That's crazy. Alright, we're doing it. I don't want to spend more time on this. Another Y. At least we have a U this time. Is there something now? Rustily? That's a word, right? I think so. Sometimes I forget which of the ILY words are good, but I'm pretty sure rustily is good. So that'll play with wolves. I think it's runtily that's not good. Rustily and ruddily are both good. I'm pretty certain. I also have dry suit, which doesn't appear to fit. Anything else if the bot does block on the right? Citrusy is a word. I don't think that fits. Dry suit, I already saw. I actually don't know if I have anything playable other than rustily. So yeah, once again, we'll wait and see what the bot does. And the bot does block. Shaman for 56. Man, I just feel like I can't catch a break this game. Another bingo blocked. Another Y, another I. I mean, do I have anything from the G? I don't think I do. I'm just not seeing a 7 that starts with an S here, or anything to this C. Butyric is good. That does not take an S, though. I'm almost certain. Like, now what do I do? Do we have to play Guy for 11 now, after Yurd for 12? Like, that's so bad. I mean, that might be right. Like, I feel like I have to just play for a bingo for spread. I'm gonna lose this game, but, like, if I were playing for spread, I actually think Guy, as awful as that looks, might be correct. It's like, how else do I get rid of this Y and this U? I just, like, I don't know how I can. I mean, this is so bad. But, like, what else? I don't know. I'm gonna do it. Please give me a bingo. Come on! Wow, this is just an awful game, guys. Absolutely awful game. I'm not sure what I did wrong, but I guess we'll find out after. Alright, the bot plays doe for 19. Is there anywhere I can get rid of this J? There's only 2 in the bag. Like, I don't even know where I get rid of this J now. Uh, yeah, can I even get rid of, like, the J in one other tile? This is crazy. I don't think I can even get rid of the J in an I or J in an R or, like, anything. I mean, I could play Jib, but the other problem is if I draw a bingo, the bot's just going to block it. Like, there's not even any point. Yeah, so I think we just kind of throw in the towel here. Like, I don't even have any good plays with throwing in the towel. That's the annoying thing. Like, I genuinely have no idea what to do. I can't fit Juicy there. Yeah, like, I truly have no idea what to do. I don't see any long words with the J. It's crazy how little I've had the last couple of turns. Like, my racks aren't that bad, because I just had absolutely nothing, it feels like. Like, I'm not going to use the blank for Jin. That seems awful. I mean, like, I truly have no idea what to do here. This is crazy. I mean, maybe I play off the C and try to draw Trijets and hope it doesn't block, but, like, it's going to just block every time. That's just dumb. Fish for re-inject, play off CS. I mean, that's also just... The problem is I'm emptying the bag, and that's just getting blocked. It's not worth it. I mean, Jib is so awful. Like, but how else do I get rid of this J? This is just wild. How few plays there are. Aji, maybe Aji to get back another line. That might actually make it annoying for the bot to block both spots if I draw a bingo. All right, let's try it. Or I could just draw 2 consonants. What a freaking game. Like, I just feel like, I mean, maybe I missed something, guys. But I just feel like I literally couldn't catch a single right this game. I mean, like, I had the blank for, like, what? I'll have had the blank for, like, 9 turns? Let's see, when did I get it? I got it after attack. So 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess 5 turns. It'll end up being, like, 6 or 7 turns that I had the unplayable blank. That's a lot. That's not like a record or something. I think my record is 9 turns or something I've had a blank and not been able to bingo with it. But yeah, awful game. Okay, so the bot plays Leaper for 33. Makes sense, keeping NO, which is going to go out in, I'm sure, quite a lot of places on this board. So let's just see here. Do I play like Farm? Is that best? I don't have a whole lot of time since I was agonizing over some of these really tough decisions. Let's see. Farm is 23, keeping 5, so minus 10 is minus 13. Scarf is better, right? 27, yeah, way better. So this is probably right. And hey, we're going to hit 300, so that's something, I guess. Actually, is it more with shelters? Yeah, it's a few more here. All right, so we're going to go ahead and play this. The bot plays on. Yeah, pitiful game, guys. 302 to 509. Lost by 207. Yeah, let's look at this. I mean, I don't even feel like I played that badly, but QI looks good. Bot exchanges. Yeah, Obelai, I mean, OI might not actually be insane, or OB after a trade 3. I thought about OB. OI looks weird giving back this hotspot, but a trade 3 signals probably no high-scoring tiles, so it's not crazy. I think Obelai is still reasonable. The bot bingos. Zoya looks good. Oxo. Yeah, Dalbier I think is correct. My options on the bottom are just too weak. Bot plays Guck, keeping Guck. Above seems good. It ranks above everything else. Okay, so this is why the bot traded 7. Yeah, I figured it had to be something like this. Keeping AT looks standard, but yeah, I guess with the 2 blanks and 3 S's, the bot wanted turnover. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm okay with this call here. Law ranks a little higher just because the end's better, but again, this gives back more hooks. Wayne over here just seems too crazy at this point. So yeah, happy with Gnaw. Unfortunately, the bot has a bingo. Oh yeah, why didn't I play Taught? That's a good question. I think maybe I just rushed this a little bit, playing Tat instead of Taught. Yeah, I think what happened, guys, I actually know what happened here. I thought I was hooking AB, not BA, and I thought that playing the O would make ABO, which is an expurgated word, because I had in my head that I'd like played I think I threw myself off with all of the above puns. That's funny. Because like I had got in my head that I'd played above, and I was thinking I was hooking AB, not be A, and I was thinking, oh, I can't use the O, I have to use the A. I definitely am going to use that as an excuse. Like, that's what happened. I'm telling you. Like, I just didn't even consider tot, which is weird. Obviously, normally you get rid of the O instead of the A. It's a better play. But, like, I just didn't even consider it. I think because I was so fixated on needing the A to overlap. Um, that's what I get for trying to make too many puns. That's funny. I mean, it's not a huge mistake, but it's just a very preventable one. Wolf looks fine here. Bot plays Nevi. Wants me to play Guest. I think it's better to play Teg, guys. I'm still down a lot. I think I want to keep that hook. I'm fine with this play. And yet now I'm basically dead. I mean, there's no better play here. Like I said, Ur is wrong, I think. It just gives back easy plays here. And then, like, I mean, oh, I didn't see Ryu. Okay, that's better. Sure, to open another S hook. I mean, is it better than the bot just can play through this U and kind of kill everything? I'm not actually sure it is better, but yeah, it probably is marginally, but either way, there's nothing good. And then, I mean, there's just nothing here either. Like, I didn't play terribly this game. I didn't play perfectly, but yeah, I mean, Tat is a slight mistake. But like Tat is really the only mistake I think, or clear mistake I think I made while the game was still in question. I don't really feel too bad about this loss. I mean, I'm not happy about it, but I don't feel like I played terrible Scrabble here. And you know, guys, sometimes it just isn't your day. But hopefully, Game 76 will go better. So thanks again for watching, guys. I appreciate your support and your bearing with me while my uploading's been a little scattered while I'm on the road. But I will see you all soon for game number 76. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.